Because this is so complex, you have to constantly adapt. Okay, we go back to the local area. What if the situation changes with Abdul Nasser Khan and his family? What if, for some reason, his family, his son drops out of the Taliban, they start to support, the people here suddenly turn in IEDs. We've got to adapt to the situation. We've got to adapt with the changing. Sometimes the situation gets better. Sometimes it gets worse security-wise. Sometimes it gets more complex. Suppose we've got a Taliban problem in an area, outside Taliban any number, sons in the Taliban, but it starts to get better. But instead of effective governance come in, what we have, and I'll draw this guy big, he's a power broker. This is a guy who we might call a malign actor. Sometimes he's gathered a tremendous amount of power in the area, often through corruption and other things. He suddenly comes in. He is just as big a threat to this family as the Taliban may have been. Except he'll hit them in different ways. He'll hit them through corruption. He could take land from them. He could do all kinds of things. As we know, the Taliban actually came in 1994 in response to too much of this. And so if the insurgency is pushed back or defeated, and this comes back, Abdul Nasser Khan, who goes all the way back to having fought the Soviets and been through this entire period, the rise of the power brokers at the end of the Najibullah regime, he's going to think, here we go again. And he's going to have an entirely new decision to make. One time he decided not to join the Taliban. This time he may say, I can't go through that again. I'm going to join the Taliban. So here, it's adapt. We need to understand and we need to deal with it. We can't stand by. And if we do stand by and watch this guy rise and act inappropriately, then we are painted in the minds of Abdul Nasser Khan and his family as being allied to him. And we have that problem right now. There are many places in Afghanistan where this is as big a challenge for us as anything else. So you have to, it goes back to understanding and adapting, and constantly adapt. We tend to think of adapting as adapt a new kind of improved explosive device or improvised explosive device, technology or tactics. But often it's adapt to the situation, adapt to the environment.